Attention all short callers and ballers. Take note, the new 5th generation Range Rover has arrived in Malaysia, and in today's video, we're going to take a quick tour and see what this posh, go-anywhere, luxurious off-roader has to offer. Okay, the 5th gen Range Rover arrives in Malaysia in L460 standard wheelbase form, and as you can see up front, it actually looks similar to the outgoing Range Rover, which is neither good nor bad news. If you like how the old Range Rover looked like, well, it's business as usual up front, and you still get some very nice touches like the all-LED headlights, and check out this blacked out grille. Moving to the side profile, and the most eye-catching feature is of course the wheels. Standard fitment is 22 inches as featured here. However, there is the option to specify much larger 23-inch types. And moving to the back, you'll see this very nice luxurious panel touch here. It gives it a very minimalistic and very posh look. In other words, there's nothing cheap about this car, especially with the way it looks. And now we move to the rear profile of the new 5th generation Range Rover, where the design changes are a lot more clear and evident, starting with the taillights. This is what Range Rover calls the hidden taillight element, and as you can see, it integrates well with the side profile of the car as well as the tailgate assembly itself. And I'm sure some of you are already wondering, where are the signal lights? Well, they're actually integrated right here in the tailgate assembly. And lastly, we can't talk about the rear end of any Range Rover without highlighting another key signature feature, and I'm talking about its split-powered tailgate. As you can see, it grants easier access to the rather large and cavernous rear boot space. Now let's see what's under the hood. For Malaysia, the Range Rover L460 comes primed with a 4.4-litre twin-turbocharged V8 petrol mill that makes 523 horsepower and 750 Nm of torque. All that is managed by a ZF 8-speed automatic transmission plus a very trick all-wheel drive system, and it allows for 0 to 100 km an hour dispatched in just 4.6 seconds. Now, above all else though, those tasked with driving this behemoth will find life to be very pleasant, because the new 5th generation Range Rover L460 comes fully equipped with a bevy of semi-autonomous driver assistances that include autonomous emergency braking, lane departure warning and lane keep assist, as well as adaptive cruise control amongst many, not forgetting the presence of rear wheel steering. That feature alone allows the Range Rover L460 to claim a very tight turning radius of just under 11 meters. And now we move up front into the forward cabin, and as you can see, life in the hot seat of the new 5th generation Range Rover L460 is pretty sweet. It's also very luxurious and very high-tech. The luxury is exuded by, again, the rich use of high-end leather, soft touch materials and very premium finishing all around. But what really catches the eye are the new screens, starting with the all-digital and interactive driver instrument display, followed by the center infotainment touchscreen, and just to add, the center touchscreen features a very cool curved design. Okay, just to add a little bit more about life in the hot seat of the new 5th generation Range Rover L460, as you can see, the general design of the dash and center stack is very sleek and very minimalist, but it's also very practical, and that's evident through the number and types of storage solutions present, including this large center armrest bin, this large dual cup holder that doubles up with more storage, as well as this front storage cubby for your smartphone, and not one but 2 glove boxes. Okay, speaking of the doors, getting in and out of the 5th generation Range Rover is quite the event itself, because number one, it features flush door handles that stow away when the car is in motion or locked, and it keeps in touch with the very sleek and minimalist look. And it's also matched with stowaway side steps. And just to cap things off, all the doors here feature soft close function. And now we move inside into the cabin of the new 5th generation Range Rover L460, and as you can see, this is in fact a slightly wider and significantly longer car than it used to be, thus giving rear seat passengers a lot more comfort thanks to the added space. Now this is a very luxurious motor, and is very evident in the way that it's fully furnished with a lot of soft touch leather soft touch fabric, as well as very high-end trim finishes that include wood and brushed aluminium. Apart from all that, there's also a slew of very high-tech creature comforts present, and it includes panoramic glass sunroof, optional rear passenger touchscreen infotainment screens, as well as powered seat adjustments. And there you have it, folks, a very quick tour and look around of the all-new 5th generation Range Rover L460 that's now available for orders in Malaysia, where it commands a relatively hefty price tag, 2.5 million ringgit, or just about there, in fact, with duties included. Are you ready to live the high life with this Range Rover then? Hit the comments below with your thoughts. While you're at it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Save more safe.
Caricarz.